stats for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff. But
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Okay,
And like I
Rashad?
said with college, I literally have no idea who's about to win, bro. I have no idea who's about to win. I don't know how far some folks is going. So I guess we'll just go one by one. So Duke, you have to salute Duke. Shout out to Duke. Shout out to Kara Lawson, man. Duke, 2 huge wins at the end of the ACC tournament. Beating Duke. I'm tripping. Beating Notre Dame and then beating NC State in the championship, and both by NC State was by double digits, and Notre Dame was kind of a pretty solid win too. And then they beat on Friday Louisville. Shout out to Gilbert Arenas. Shout out to Zach Randolph, Zebo. 2 solid brothers right there. Shout out Sierra Canyon. Shout out Juju as well. Shout out Juju's family, the whole Sierra Canyon family. But yeah, man. Hey, Lil Arenas, I like her. She can hoop. I seen her in high school. She was like slept on, way lower down the national rankings than McKinley, her teammate Zebo Sauter. But keep going, keep playing. I want to see her freshman year stats. All right. She can go, bro. As you see, like his other daughter, is a freshman in high school. She had crazy tape from her freshman year. I think the older daughter can do something, bro, because she's gonna put in that work. She's definitely gonna be motivated by the rest of her siblings shining and stuff like that. Of course, Elijah is like the biggest thing right now in on the boys' side of high school basketball at the moment. So, I think it's gonna be the same thing. So yeah, shout out to Gilbert Arenas, bro. Great father. At least with training his kids to play basketball. No, I don't know about like his personality and stuff like that, because we'll get to that later, but we do not know these people. But yes, hold on. Let me get back. Okay, had to get back to the tab. So yeah. In this game, pretty balanced attack. No one like standing out with just like, 100 points. Okay, so now we go to the Notre Dame game, and it's kind of the same thing. Just a solid group effort, bro. Good defense. And solid group effort. I remember the post-game interview. One of the players was talking about, not many people believed in us, but we believed in us, and that's all we needed. You see a doggo here with 23. Olivia only had 10. That's got to change, obviously, to have some type of success in postseason play. Oh, I want to look at TCU, bro. Shout out to Haley Van Lith, Big 12 Player of the Year this year. Everybody's saying, they need to be as loud as the disrespect. And 100%. Big 12 champs, Big 12 Player of the Year, 20 points in the Big 12 championship. How much? Prince only had 12, but she had 14 rebounds. That's big, you know what I'm saying? Look at the semifinal game against West Virginia. Once again, 19, 8, and 6. Sedona Prince, once again, 13, 14 plus rebounds. You know what I'm saying? That dynamic duo, them jokers can go somewhere just because they got that, for sure. They got that experience. So them jokers can make a run, but we cannot sleep on this ACC championship tournament performance from Duke. To go through like legit teams like this, some of the teams that we were thinking of when we were talking about, okay, these teams are going to make deep runs and stuff like that. Hey, get better, heal up, NC State. I know y'all banged up and stuff like that, but you have to shout out Duke, bro, and what they're doing, man. Big games, everything like that, you know what I'm saying? Just team effort. Kara Lawson's got them playing good basketball, things of that sort. Hold on. I'm trying to get down. I was trying to get down to Toby. She was like the big get or whatever coming into the year. I remember her in high school dunking the ball. She had a good season. Good freshman season, 13.5. Okay. But yeah. She was like the big talk of the town coming into school, and she lived up to the hype. Okay, all right. That's enough with Duke. Let's keep it moving. UConn tonight, once again, conference tournament champions for the gazillionth year and a gazillionth years. They won by 20 points tonight. Paige Beckers, 24 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, light work. Sarah Strong, 13 points, 11 rebounds, double-double. And AZ Fudd, 13 points. That's good when you don't need a gazillion points from the rest of your team. UConn's looking good, man. UConn's looking good. They're putting it together. And as you guys know, not to sound like a cliche broken record or anything, but in basketball, especially in a season like this where everybody's beating each other, it's going to come down to who's the hottest team. And if we look here, what's been going on for the past, what do you say, month? Ever since that Tennessee loss. Ever since that Tennessee loss was that was a month and 4 days ago. It's been kind of UConn. The very next game was a 37, excuse me, math. 37-point win. Then a 38-point win. Then they put the belt to the behinds of South Carolina in South Carolina, who hadn't lost at home in a gazillion years at that point, and they beat them darn near by 20. It was the final was, wait, is that 20? That's more than 20. I'm tripping. Math, see? Math is important, kids. 29-point whooping over there in South Carolina. Then they won by like, how much is this? 50, right? 40. Okay, 42 points. So 42 points over Seton Hall. And then, come on, bro. Just look at this. Look at the point differentials, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It comes down to who's the hottest. And right now, these jokers is winning every game by 30-plus points. Ever since they lost to Tennessee a month ago, every game has been the 30-plus point blowout, including South Carolina. That's just saying for something. Ole Miss is finally in the AP poll. Coach O said, hey, you can keep that. It's too late. I don't care, whatever. Whatever, dude. Who want dinner? What we doing? What we on? We've been every top 25 team in this country. Y'all better stop. Y'all better throw some respect on Coach O's name. Y'all better show some respect on Ole Miss's name, man. Shout out to Maddie. Shout out to Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the Hottie Toddy. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Oxford. Anyways, I'm getting off subject. When I look at these wins, okay, we seeing 20-point wins. We seeing 18-point wins. So South Carolina in that mode as well. Every year I do these brackets. When I get to bracket time, I always end up with UConn, South Carolina. I always end up with them two jokers. But you just got to look at the facts is the facts. The facts is the facts. If we're going off of the hottest teams, right? The hottest teams are the hottest teams, bro. Huge one right here. USC had the lead for 3 quarters, bro. And like double-digit leads. Then UCLA just comes storming back. And once USC gets stagnant, they get stagnant. And it was ugly. It got ugly for USC's offense, USC looking and stuff like that. Juju, a lot of times, you know, people talk about she's got to pass the ball. She's got to be more unselfish. She passed the ball a lot. But a lot of those passes were like kind of on a 2-man game with Ray Marshall. And Ray Marshall is out there. If you haven't watched USC by now in the past 2 years, Ray Marshall is purely out there for rebounding the ball and defense. Her offensive game is not the best. It's not the best. And that's all due respect to Ray Marshall. Like I said, like, you know, she's a starter in a major D1 university, everything like that. But her offense is just not. It's just not it a lot of times, bro. So when Juju was playing that 2-man game with Raya, especially in the fourth quarter, she trusted Raya to do something. And, you know, Raya had one shot going and stuff like that. But other than that John was broke. But it's like, that's why you brought Kiki Irfin. That's why you brought TVO. That's why you brought in Kennedy Smith, 5-star. That's why you brought in Avery Howe, 5-star. You know what I'm saying? That this is why you brought in these players. And it's like, Why are we not seeing them being forced more into, you know what I'm saying? Why does Ray Marshall and Kennedy Smith end up with the same amount of points, which was only 2 points? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Juju, when she's looking to distribute the ball, and this is going to sound kind of backwards, but don't always look just for the best play that's right in front of you. If you're playing 2-man game, pick and roll, right, with you and Rhea. Rhea rolls, and she kind of has a good look. You have an okay look, but you've been struggling. You really need to dump it off to Rhea, right? That would be logic. However, let's look at context. Rhea ain't been making her layups, okay? We got Kennedy Smith in the corner. We got Avery Howell on the wing. And we got Kiki Ariafin, or because they changed the pronunciation. She said the correct pronunciation of her name this season. We got her on the wing, right? I mean, now on the wing on the elbow. So we got Kiki on the elbow. We got hold on. I need to do this like a little thing. So we got Kiki. Let me see if I got a whiteboard. Is there a whiteboard? A free online whiteboard, no login. Let me see. Does this work? All right, I'm gonna see if this works. I never tried this before. Oh, I might have something, bro. What? Quick retro. I do not care about this. I'm just trying to see if I. Oh, bet. How you go bet? Okay, bet. All right, I'm gonna go here. This is Juju, the bun. This is Ray Marshall, 2-man game. Let me draw a basketball court. Oh, I feel like coaching this mug. Okay. 3-point line. Okay. This is Kennedy Smith. Juju Rhea, that's 3. This is Kiki Ariafin. And we're going to have Avery Howe right here. So this is 5, right? Juju playing pick and roll. She going up here. Rhea's going to roll to the basket. Rhea's got a good look. But Juju knows, okay, Rhea ain't been making layups all game long. She can kick to the corner. Of course, Kennedy Smith's got a defender on her. But I'm trusting Kennedy Smith to make a play. If she can't make a play, Kennedy Smith can come up, bring the ball back up top. We can reset now, right? Shorter shot clock, we can reset Kennedy Smith up top. Juju is now bounced out to the corner, right? Spacing. Ray is down low now, ready for the rebound. Spacing. Kiki is either still here on the elbow or she's now on the baseline. All right, spacing. And then Avery Howe is still here, or she might be, kind of drifting over to the corner, spacing because Kennedy Smith done went to the top of the key. So now Kennedy Smith's at the top of the key, right? I'm trusting Kennedy Smith to make a play. If Juju Watkins is struggling, this is why we brought in 5-star Kennedy Smith. This is why we brought in 5-star Avery Howe. This is why we brought in Pac-12, all Pac-12 player, whatever Kiki was last year at Stanford. This is why we brought Kiki over, and this is why we brought TVO, who's on the bench, who's at the scorer's table. This is why we brought all these big jokers in, right? These big names in, right? Make a play, bro. Instead, this is what we getting. Juju holds the ball. Juju dribbling. Juju pick and roll. She done her shot isn't going in. So what is she gonna do? She's gonna make the basketball play go to Ray Marshall. Ray Marshall gonna miss a layup, rebound. UCLA be on the other end. That's all that happened, bro. That's all that happened in that Big Ten championship. Is it the Big Ten? Is it the Big? What do they call that conference now? And you want to say the Pac-12, the Pac-10 for real, if we're being serious. But you just got to go with what they're calling it. So the Big 12, the Big Ten, whatever it's called now, in Indiana. Lauren Betts, you have to give credit to Lauren Betts. Lauren Betts was the best player on the floor in the game. And she really took back. A lot of people haven't been discussing Lauren Betts as the best player in the country. Her mom's been going up for her all season long, saying that, bigs don't get that credit. Bigs don't get that love on national. Everything, all the awards, all the media attention always goes to the guards. You think back to the Kobe and Shaq days, way back when, my earliest memories of basketball and stuff like that. And Kobe, obviously, more kids want to be like Kobe because he was finessing, he was flying and he was hitting the 3-pointers and, waving to the camera. Like, Kobe's game was like beautiful. It was poetic as a guard. And Shaq was just big and down, like he was just like dunk on you and kick all over you and stuff. And like, it's cool, but it's like most kids didn't relate to that. A lot of kids could relate to, they could be Kobe. Like, they could think they could be Kobe Bryant. They could think they could be Steph Curry. They could think they could be an Allen Iverson, a Trae Young, a Jalen Brunson, right? So it's like, those are the guys that are, popular within a certain group of kids because they see themselves in those players. Can't necessarily be a Shaq unless you were just Shaq size and things of that sort. But anyways, I say all of this to say Lauren Betts has kind of been looked over in a lot of the national attention and stuff like that. UCLA has gotten their attention and things of that sort. But Lauren Betts, I feel like as an individual, hasn't gotten what she kind of deserves. I was really quick to crown Juju Watkins with National Player of the Year over Tanai Latson over there at Florida State after the last regular season game where USC took the Big Ten regular season championship from UCLA on UCLA's court and stuff like that. And I was like, it's Juju. Now I see not Kiki, but Lauren Betts remind you like, yo, I'm still here. Like, it's a reason why people talk about me like I'm the number one pick of the 2026 draft over Flage and things of that sort. Rashad. So, yeah, man. Lauren Betts definitely showed up and plenty of blocks. You see 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists here, but she had a handful of blocks as well. I bigged up Juju Watkins a lot for her 8-block game against UCLA a couple weeks ago. But, Lauren Betts is still here. And she reminded us. Kiki Rice also stepping up. These are the things for UCLA for the past few years. I've been like, okay, they're a great team. Of course, they can get to the Sweet 16. They can get to the second round of the tournament. What's holding them back from getting to that next thing? And it's always been like they've never seemed to be able to get the big games. You know what I'm saying? And this was a big game and they got it. I think this will do wonders for their confidence. And we'll just see. And London Jones, another 13 as well. Janiah Barker, 6-6 coming off the bench. Just a good, solid overall effort from UCLA for that comeback win. So shout out to UCLA. USC, you guys brought in weapons to help Juju Watkins for a reason. Use the weapons. Juju, use the weapons. You have help now. It does not have to be the Juju show. You have help now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Checking in on my sleeper team now. Harvard, they're in the Ivy League tournament right now. What? That was an Ivy League tournament? So I'm tweaking. So that wasn't even Ivy League tournament. I thought this was this past weekend was the Ivy League tournament first round, and then they're doing the second and the rest of it next weekend. But I guess not. I guess this is the Ivy League tournament. Regardless, Dartmouth, excuse me, sorry, y'all. Hermione Turner, another masterful performance, 22 shots. She put that thing up, won't she? But 33 points, man. 33 points on 22 shots ain't like horrific or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? 6 assists to only 2 turnovers and a steal. So shout out to Hermione Turner. And she did that in 35 minutes, bro. She had 33 points in 35 minutes, bro. That's my sleeper team, bro. If they get in, because they haven't been able to beat Princeton. So you got to throw some respect on Princeton. I done made that mistake before. But, yeah, that's what it is. So shout out to Hermione Turner. Shout out to Harvard. And best of luck in the Ivy League tournament. It's crazy. They got Princeton before they even can get to the championship game. So they might not even make the championship game because they've lost to Princeton like already twice this season. So this is the big game here on Friday. This is where I'm looking on Friday, actually. I'm not even going to hold you guys. Friday night, this is where I'm looking. Princeton versus Harvard in the Ivy League tournament. That's huge. If Hermione Turner can overcome that, I got Harvard for sure winning the game, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. If Hermione Turner can lead Harvard to a win over Princeton this Friday in the Ivy League tournament, the semifinal, I got Harvard not only winning the Ivy League championship, I got Harvard winning the game in the NCAA tournament. You heard it here first. Okay, there's that. Okay, now that we got to the serious stuff, let's get to the celebrity.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.